Are Nike factory stores still the best option to get affordable kick? It is, and I'm gonna explain why. Right now, we're in the Nike factory store at Lake Buena Vista, the least visited Nike store in Orlando. And it's currently raining outside, and I just beat the rain. But regardless, we're in here, and we're gonna discuss why factory stores, especially clearance stores, still the best option to get affordable kicks in 2025. Case in point, we're in the GS section and they still got the yellow ochres and they hit for $100. Guys, that's coming from $140 suggested retail. And the phenomenon that's happening with the Jordan 1s that no one seems to be talking about, maybe it's because I visit these stores so frequently and I'm hip to the game, but if you go to any foot traffic sites, I don't care which store, JD Sports, Foot Locker, Champ, Shoe Palace, you're not going to find one of these. And what I mean by that, you're not going to find an Air Jordan 1 High OG available on shelves, non-existent. And based on my anecdotal experience, wow, the Jumpman's trying to jump out the box. Let's put that back in there. And due to my anecdotal experiences, it's because foot traffic sites are shipping all the high OGs back to the factory store. This was a phenomenon back in the days, back in 2015, 16, 17. Shoes that didn't sell in the foot traffic sites get relocated to the factory stores. So don't be surprised when you start seeing an abundance of shoes like these Jordan 2s, black cement, widely available. And look how many pairs they got. Plethora of them. You even get them with the non-OG box. Anyways, these are here for $140, but they got a cheat sheet, so that'd be $83 out the building. And the back wall got 40% additional to what you see here. They got the Lucky Greens 2s. These are another 140 shoe. They got some mids. And these are all retros, by the way. Ooh, they got the black and white C's or booties for the youth. $70, damn. Kids shoes are very expensive. Ooh. This reminds me of like the Nike Air Jordan, the SBs, the Jordan 1 SBs back in the days, how it's shaped, colored. Whoa. I think that'd be might be the first time I have dropped a kid shoe. I mean, who knows? Probably been dropping kid shoes back then too. It's retail on these. $34 for a C? Not bad. Oh, and they got the golden whites. $34 and you getting 40% off size 6C. And I got a young child, you can't wear those. They even got the Midnight Navy joints, $70 for those. I think that's probably gonna be the better bargain. I actually bought my son these, they're a lot cheaper. And by the way guys, this store does have the Nike refurbished section. If you guys don't know what that is, that's where you can get reduced priced shoes that have either slightly worn, a defect, or other issues for super cheap, and you get additional 40% off the hash ball. So these will end up being 40% off for $105. And they come in this brown box. And you can find more over here, Nike refurbished. You got the trainers, which I got on my feet, 65 beans for those. Just the pair I got on, clean. Oh, they got some LeBrons, 20s, size 9, 120 with 40 off. Whoa, that's the second pair of shoes in one day. Oh man, get back in there. However, the boxes are garbage. You got these joints, 9.5, $93. 6 rings, Prestos, $53. Ooh, I remember these. I had a pair of them. Free run 2s, $40 with 20% off. More up-tempos, multicolor, 6Y, 70 for those. One of my favorite basketball shoes, and I can say that now because I actually played in them. Not this colorway, but this Hustle 2, 102. Pricey, I pay a lot cheaper for mine. They do got the pennies, size 9, 64 with additional 40. And this one is slightly imperfect. 13 Zoom Freak 5s, Team Banks, and all great, 84. LeBron 21s, $100, size 8. Damn, not again. Oh my God. It's getting exhausted. Oh, GT cuts. The size of these, not my size 8, 108. Don't drop. Don't fall. Ooh, I remember these. I actually like these flights. They escapes me. I never got my hand on them. I saw them like all but 1 week and then they were just gone. This is size 8 and it's in for $70. I like this colorway. Also, the reason why the Nike factory store is still a great place to go shopping, at Nike.com also have shoes discounted. That's not the case. There'll be times where you can find shoes like these full price, where in the factory store you'll see them damn near half off. These are Panda Duck mids. They're going for 80 and you got the low sitting for 100. These are women. And you already know, these were guap back in the days. Even the resale value for these was through the roof. I'm glad that it settled below retail. And some shoes you can't even find online, like these NCs to Chicago. They're hitting here for $129. It's a plethora of pairs, and you get an additional 40% off. And some shoes you can still find at retail, like these 270s, they're $160. Who know, a black pair, even the 90s, full retail. $130. And let's not forget to mention stackable deals. Like these Jason Kidds, their suggested retail for these were $160, and then the price reduced to $80. Now you can get additional 40% off the $80. Same thing applies to these. These are Team 1s, Jumpman Team 1s to be exact. Suggested was 145. They're reduced down to 73 with additional discounts of $40 for 73. So the tally for that shoe would be, that would be $43. And one of my favorite observations, finding shoes that are still in the foot traffic sites for retail, you can find them here below retail. Like these DNs. I don't care for this shoe, but selling for 100. That price is not bad. Man, it came a long ways. You'll find deals like that all over the place. I do believe you can also find these Flights 89s OG. These are here for 100, but you're getting 40 off of it. Even the Jaws can be found in the foot traffic sites for retail. Here, they're selling for 90, but you get an additional 40% off. Same thing with these LeBron Necks. You can find them for retail at some foot traffic sites here. They're going for retail, but you're getting a discount on those. Man, the list goes on. All these basketball shoes, like these KD 17s. Price for this one is 160. That is suggested retail, but guys, you are getting additional 40 off of it. I want to say the last time I was here, G's was here. These Mercurials, they're here for 100 and you get 40% off. That's pretty much the same price the last time I was here. But the uncomfortable truth is, or they had the lid and they were in bin at the same price now, just minus the lid. And I do remember because they were right here. Oh, wow. For $60, I ain't mad at it. I tried these on back in Gainesville. It's actually not a bad shoe. Very comfortable, and they got plethora of sizes available. These are the Air Max Plus Mercurials, just FYI. Which brings me back to another point I made prior. In a previous video, I always tell you guys, you can get affordable discounts at these type of stores, but it comes at a detriment of a lid. So if you don't mind paying the reduced pricing, but you don't have the full box intact, that's the trade-off. Affordable shoes, worse packaging, or pay retail for better packaging. It's up to you. But if you were told you can get some new retro Jordans below retail that recently came out, I'm sure you'd be all for it, regardless of the packaging. And even though packaging is king, sometimes you want everything intact. So for example, if you want these Jordan 2s Origins for 80, you are gonna get the packaging for that price. Crazy about this shoe is that I saw the exact same shoe last year for a lot cheaper, $54. Now it's here for 80. Sometimes these shoes do get a reset in pricing, and that could be due to multiple reasons. The shoe sold out, got restocked, new price. Shoe was selling out and they need more room, so they cut the lid, throw them in the bin, and then they get new pairs back. Regardless of the cases, you'll see prices fluctuate up and down in these factory stores. And it also varies from store to store. Not only visiting the factory stores to find great deals, sometimes it's like a treasure chest because you never know what you'll find. What are these? Jordan 38s, 39s, Jordan 38s, 109 with 40% off. These are the lows. I ain't mad at it. Case in point, didn't we just take a look at these Origins and they're going for $79.99? And guess what? Because it's on a hash wall with no lid, you can get additional 40% off. So these shoes will end up being $47. Not bad. More than Mercurials. I remember I could have got it for the exact same price with the lid. And the reason why you see some shoes at other stores on the hash wall, but in other stores in the bin, they have a saturated amount and they need to get rid of them. There, he said they're now in the bin. Still don't know what was here, but they're about to restock it. My. They do got the LeBron Necks in the building, $100, all black hooping shoe for 40% off. So that's like $60. Now the hash wall does give us the greatest opportunity to find affordable shoes at the cheapest price ever. Look at this. This shoe came out years ago. Oh, this is the Golf version. It got me. $190 is the price though. But they got a whole bunch of Zooms. This is $119, that's $71. Another Zoom, $150 for those. There's more of those Jordan 38, $109. They got a plethora of these, size 12, my size. I just recently purchased a pair of these models, not this colorway, but it was 11.5. I need a true 12. I may consider this. Are these Dion's cleats? Size 11.5, my size. They are Dion cleats. I ain't mad at it. Look at the box. I have never seen that. Represented football field. $220. Try getting 40% off. And don't be shocked to find shoes that you still find in the foot traffic sites, also found in the Nike outlet. If you're looking for a particular shoe like these Olympic 6s and you don't want to pay a suggested $200, they got them here for $129. Now that's cheaper than what I paid day one, and there's a plethora of sizes too as well. Fortunately, the biggest size I have found is a size 11. And to the left, that you got the reverse Orioles for $139.99. Another shoe you can find in the foot traffic sites, and it's definitely reduced. Not getting additional discounts for $139 is not a bad price. However, the biggest size is a size 12 if you're looking for a pair. And for what it's worth, some shoes never hit the foot traffic sites, like some of these. Most people don't check for those. However, they do have shoes that's reasonable in aesthetic and pricing, like these Commands. They're going for $74. On top of that, they got the 2017s as well. 2017s was at one point in time a dope shoe to have. Now, I personally don't like them. A lot of people across the pond does. They love the Air Maxes. I'm not a fan of that full length. It's not even necessarily the full length zoom. Aesthetically, it doesn't appease to me. And I also got the 13s as well, which is a similar shoe, but these can be readily found in the outlets. Buena, and multiple different colorways as well. And look at the going price for them. Outlet retail is $139. 270s are also outlets exclusive because you find them in every single outlet at full retail, but I also have found 270s and foot traffic sites as well. Now 90s is a staple in the community. Well, it depends on the colorway you get. These are Air Max 90s Wolf Gray, Wolf Gray, Wolf Gray, hitting for 130. Air Max ones, you know, these are sold everywhere, especially JD Sports. I think that's where I saw this pair, not necessarily Foot Locker. And then these chili reds all throughout the outlets. Pretty much every outlet I have been to, I have seen those and these. And these are hitting for 160, the old school price of Jordan 1s. And that's pretty much a typical going price for Air Max 1s. And I like the box it comes in as well. Now, if you're looking for some toned down colorways for affordable pricing, even though we can do better than this, eventually the shoe will go down in price. But this is a rare find with colorways that sell out in the foot traffic sites. You probably find them here with smaller sizes, or in this case, replacement box like this. However, this is an OG Air Max 1. It has the full length air unit. Now, this is not original colorway, it's having that camouflage, and look at the box see-through. So even though it's not necessarily a collab, but it's one of their highly exclusive models that they'll like to push, bring back the big bubble unit. And I think $89 is not a bad price. And we don't cap on this channel, so I have to mention those shoes I have found for a great price. I would say I got it half of the $89.99. So I'm pleased to own them. And they look dope. Now, Nike doesn't get exclusive drops, but what they do get is returns, like these scratch jaw ones. This is a $250 shoe. How much they got it here for? $174.99, size 10 and a half. That's a unique find, especially if you're looking for that shoe. You don't want to pay the suggested $240. There they go. And right above that, we got the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined, the black toes. Now, this is going for $180. That's what the suggested retail price was. There's no additional discounts on this. The only issues with finding shoes like these is probably one size and one size only. So sometimes you may be lucky and come up and find your size. Other times, not so well. These Jordan ones are fire. They did not make them in men. These are women exclusives. $49 with additional 40% off. Then they got the lattes with additional 40% off. And they want $129. These are clean. Now, I have found these in the clearance stores, and here they got them for $160. Only one. Suggestion is only one size. And they got a, ooh. Now, this is dope. I like this from Arrows. Not predominantly all black, but a little bit hit of green. What sizes do they have? Only one. Size 9, $139, but you are getting 40% off of it. That's clean, that's dope. One of the finest reasons why these factory stores are still pumping is also the gear. Sometimes you're not gonna find a tech fleece gear in other spots in these foot traffic sites like you would find it in a factory store. And if you do find them, like this has the gray joint, this is hitting for $99.99, but you are getting additional 30% off of it. But that's not it. You're getting multiple different colors like this brown bottom. You're also getting the glitch pattern, the gray and the green. And if you notice, if you ever go to any foot traffic sites, you're gonna have a few of these tech fleece, and you're not gonna have an abundance how Nike factory stores is offering it. Also, you're not gonna have the variants like this. This is made of like elastic style materials, very stretchable, and it comes in different colorways. It's a little bit cheaper than your original tech fleece. It's also got in black, but my favorites are these tech fleeces glitch pattern, the gray and the green, and they're already discounted. I'm afraid in the foot traffic site stores, you're not gonna get them at that price or with additional discount. At the moment, you could probably get these for like 60 beans. And other things you can get is probably these flights. These are old school basketball shoes, like 90s, and they hit for $50. I'm not mad at that. Look at the suggested retail was $130. Eventually, these gonna hit the hash wall or get additional 40% off. And they got some dunks as well. I've been eyeing this. I also needed this to go to the hash wall. I like the colorway, it's very toned down. And they got more plethora of dunks. I've never seen this colorway. Well, this is the second time now seeing it. The first time was in the previous video. But look at the price coming from $125. And this one I haven't seen. Canvas and suede. Suede on the toe box, canvas on the side panel. Is that Cordura? That Cordura material. It's like a collab, 90 beans for it. And then they got the pandas for $115, just the retail. And you got this maroon, varsity red and silver white dunk. And if you're looking for slides, they got you. Wow, these are 45 beans. Oh, this is probably the generic one. Yeah, these are generic slides. They're going for $19. Pretty much those. Not sure what color this one is. Oh, this is also black and white like these. And lastly, they got the threes for $139. Another shoe you can find in the foot traffic sites, but not at this price. And it's in at the foot traffic sites for that price. And this shoe is insane. This is another shoe you're not going to find at foot traffic sites for the price. Yes, they're LeBron 21s. I know it's not the most favorable basketball shoe, but it's his signature shoe. And this at one point retail for 200 beans, but today they're retailing for $84.97. But that's not it. You also get another 40% off of that price. So literally, they're gonna be 15 beans after it's said and done. That's not bad for a signature basketball shoe. And once LeBron retire, the shoe is going all the way up. The lady right there walking asked me if I like these shoes. Then she proceeded to tell me you can find them cheaper at the Loop. I'm like, she must not know I got to convert her into a subscriber. So that said, you want to find deals like this and where to find them for the most cheapest and affordable pricing, like these downtowns Air Force Ones, you got to follow me. On that note, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see y'all in the next building. These needs to drop in price, and I think I'll be here for them.